Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's continue our Muslim World Conquest campaign. So I did check the timer, and I think the record's 48 years with the Magyars, if I remember correctly. And that gives us about 11 more years, maybe only about 10. So it's pretty unlikely, I think, that we're going to break any records, but considering that it's a different start than the Magyars, it's still good. I mean, the Magyars have that ridiculous CB, which if you haven't seen it, just go watch the Hungary campaign. It's outrageous how quickly they can conquest. So where we were leaving off last, we were about to take over the Umayyads. And I was in the process of moving my boats. Yes. Plan speed 3 for a second so we can get up to speed. Ha. Ha ha. It's funny. Alright, also what I wanted to do was, we still need to revoke this duchy when this guy stops revolting, and this guy apparently is, what, are you our direct vassal? You shouldn't be. Are you in a war? Of course you are. I want to revoke the Sultanate of Egypt and give it to this guy. And actually, I'd like to give these things to him as well. Can we transfer those dukes? No. Alright, let's revoke the duchies then. Just trying to clean this whole the border gore, as people like to call it. Clean that border gore up. It's going to be difficult to revoke a kingdom. We could just take the -40 opinion penalty. It's temporary tyranny, it's only 10 years. It's -40 to revoke a kingdom. He would say yes. The realm is very stable, so we could just consider doing that. And since the troops are already raised, it's really not that big of a deal. So this is over, this thing over here. It's a holy war, no reason to wait. Let's just end the war. Some people have asked, why do I bother handing out the subholdings? It's a holdover from playing lots of Christian countries in the beginning of my experience with Crusader Kings 2. And I'm just used to doing that because you get piety as a Christian. So it's muscle memory. You know, I kind of like, I have to do it. Now, the patch notes have apparently made this alphabetical now. You'll notice it goes A, B, B, K, P. Awesome, except you're not good. Why did you do that, Paradox? Now I don't, like, the newest holdings aren't at the bottom of the list. Now it's just completely random, which I think is a stupid, stupid change. I just don't understand the justification for it. At least give us a checkbox, like make it an option. I don't want it. I don't like it. Alright, we're still going for this guy, so we'll split and go for both. Gotta move to the north. I think the logistics of what we have to accomplish are just too much for us to even be able to do it in 10 years. It's gonna take too long to just have our armies march around the map. Alright, so we're getting those revocations done down there. Let's go ahead and grant them to the king. See, it doesn't even, like, it doesn't have any difference between the Sunni Caliphate and Emirates. It's just, they're all completely wherever. I do not like it. And then you guys are just at war, causing problems. You are my direct vassal. We will transfer you to the king. And again, this guy's... What is this, alphabetical of 2? Oh, my goodness. Alright, so that makes it pretty clean down here. Just a couple more things that are still revolting and aren't necessarily ours yet. We have no truce with him, but you know, hopefully that kid will go and attack that. Oh, of course I forgot to land these guys. I think we'll just slow siege some of this stuff. I mean, assaulting... probably wouldn't be a good idea. March our way over there. That siege is going well. Are these things that I'm trying to take? Pagan attrition's doing a number on us up here. Might make sense to hold off on the pagan invasions until we actually have the level 4 military tech. Just because it'll make it a lot easier, but I don't know. Speed 4 now, I think. At least these holdings are very weak and easy to assault. Should speed it up substantially. That's going fine. Umayyads have army there for some reason. Boats haven't arrived yet. We got another 10,000 men to pick up. Maybe we take these guys up there. Over here, it's going fine. Let's split and advance on that one as well. We lost a battle. Wow. Our 4,000 lost? Jeez. Yeah, this darn pagan attrition is just brutal. But if we just move in and we assault, ugh, it'll be expensive, but we can make it happen. We always seem to have these random women that everyone in the whole world wants to marry. That one's going well. This one, not so hot. We're not going to assault that thing. 1130? Wow. It's a huge levy relative to the garrison. Looks like we're going to have to just either sit here or go fight his army. Naturally, I mean, that's how you win wars. Sometimes I say things that are completely obvious. We're either going to have to sit here and siege his holding, or go fight him. Gosh, I feel just so silly sometimes when I hear myself talk. Alright, yep, she can totally have my half-sister, why not? I don't care. And the other reason why I like to give out subholdings before doing it is that if you're trying to grant, like, a single county, these things are going to be, now, especially with the disorganization, they're going to be in the list. And it also would annoy me how, like, the cities would be at the bottom of the list, so you'd scroll to the bottom and try to find the newest counties, and sometimes you'd have to avoid the cities. That's the other reason for it. But, yes, if we do include lower titles, then it's just as fast. You, woman, belong to... not woman, this king. Okay. That does mean that that army is now available to go north. And we'll need it against these silly pagans. That one's not an actual war goal. Okay, so we got you, who we're ignoring for the moment. Okay. The followers of Arjuna are there in force. Let's assault. No, we can't. We're going to have to try to fight this darn holy order. We do have an organizer. Maybe he'll get that. Ugh. No, I just barely... Nope, we did. We made it. Excellent. I was paying attention the exact right amount. We'll assault that. And that. Is that a surrender? Accept. Is it just complete coincidence that they keep ending up on bottom? It feels like it. Alright, can we usurp the duchy? We'll create the duchy. And this is going to be the Eastern King. You can have the Emirate of Gandhara. We'll march up that way and be done with that. So these wars are coming to a quick close. The Umayyads still don't seem to be really responding to our invasion. They have 8,000 men somewhere. Let's take a little bit of war goal here. We got boatloads of prisoners. I must have, you know what I probably did is in the past I turned off the prisoner notification during a world conquest or something. Because we were getting getting too many pop-ups about it. You have just created the Sultanate of Afghanistan. Really, you just decided to make a second kingdom? That's unusual. In the past, computers haven't created secondary kingdoms, but for some reason he's decided 2 kingdoms is better than 1. What are your succession laws, sir? High Crown Law. You would think that the Crown Law would show here, but it doesn't. Agnatic Open. Of course it's Agnatic Open. We're Muslims. I knew that. Well, my whole north, south, east, west thing might not work nearly as well if they're going to create additional kingdoms. And Agnatic Open is not something that they can change, so they might end up giving land to multiple sons and then... Although I don't think that they'd grant a kingdom to one of their sons, so maybe the kingdoms will stay together. We'll find out over time. %. This is your army, yes? Well, let's go fight it. Do you have any other organizers? Of course not. That'd be way too much to ask. I want to end this war with this darn pagan attrition. It's just outrageous. Meanwhile, we've got this whole guy. Invasion of Punjab. I didn't even really start it. We might need to release and re-raise just to have enough men to continue over in that direction. So I've gotten into the habit of doing this again. You know, handing out individual titles, even though we decided to stop doing that. Third time's the charm. So Pratihara Kingdom is the one that hired that band. And even though... Yeah, we need to go down to Punjab. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the kingdom, but the actual CB is over Punjab. I was going to say, why is it highlighting this? We need to siege something that he owns in Punjab, so we'll just siege whatever, something. Okay, we've got this guy. Surprised that's there. We're already at 22% against this guy, just from sort of sitting around. Is this being sieged by him? I guess so. Tingri up. Tingri revolt. Okay, we won that battle. Gave us a little bit more war score. Let's go over here and assault one more holding and we'll be done with this war. And then this guy up here we will almost be done with. I do want to continue revoking kingdoms. I think we will revoke that kingdom to the south. We'll just do an outright revocation. Has not already negotiated. It's a lot of decadence. So I'm not allowed to ask him to straighten up, but I also don't have free imprisonment. Well, maybe my other cousin, the one that's his liege, will imprison him. I have to assume that the AI is programmed to try to deal with... let's just speed this up. Let's just create the darn duchy and just grant it to the guy. I just don't want to deal with it. It's going to take too long. Hmm. I think we can ignore that. Looks like the Umayyads are just split up so much that they're not even willing to put up a fight, which is pretty pathetic, really. We'll spread out a little bit further. Well, no, that's dangerous. We'll just stay together. It's going just fine. We're 30%. This is the war that I think we need a lot more reinforcements on. Because, I don't know, he's sieging some of our stuff. Apparently I'm leading troops. Okay. Leading troops and impregnating women. Excellent work. We're leading troops up here. Alright, so this war is this guy, We're at 84%. Battles are doing well. We just need to siege. I think we gotta go here. Just get that out of the way. This guy, we just need to get an army up in that little single province up there, apparently. Is it a conquest? No, it's a holy war. Just for this one county, though. So battle might work. Surrender? Wonderful. Saves us a lot of time. So we can move up there now. And yeah, like before, we're just gonna create it. I'm not gonna... I just don't care. Do you care? You know what would be amazing is if this interface was bigger, and it would just be like empires, kingdoms, duchies, counties, baronies. Like just, you know, organize it by section, depending on size, instead of having them all in just one big dumb list. Here are your titles, blah. No, these are the titles of this category, these are the titles of this category, etc., etc. That'd be kind of nice. Lotharingia has apparently consumed Bavaria. So he is, what, a triple king now? Yeah, he is. It's a lot of Muslim prisoners. Oh dear, we're dealing with pagan attrition here as well? Yikes. Supply limit is 600. Well, they might be able to siege this down before the attrition reduces the army. 15% attrition. It's just crazy. Let's just at least go try to fight the army first. And that 8,000 is what I'm kind of worried about. I think what we'll do is we'll move back. Most of this army should be the army to the west. Or sorry, the eastern army. So we move here, we disband. And then we should be able to re-raise soon and be able to get more from Tahirid Kingdom. And we've got 5,000 from there. 5,000 from down here as well. If we had still had those boats, I could actually raise this 5,000 up here. Get another siege going. We should raise the boats again. Oh, that's right. Oh my god. I knew I had these, I swear. Can't get them across the land mass. So yeah, we'll bring them over here. Western Mediterranean. And finish up that war. This one we might just have to really focus on soon. As we've gained land, we've gained retinue cap, so we should hire some more. And these guys will probably end this war. Then we can send this whole army south. Just assault. I don't care what kind of losses you take. You're gonna all die anyway, to attrition. I mean, if they're gonna die to attrition anyway, might as well get something out of it. A strong but sickly character. Nice. This guy's ticking war score against him. He will not surrender until we take that. We're negative 66% now with this guy. It's kind of concerning. So he took back Punjab. That's the issue. And the occupations that we have against us are adding up. Yeah, we need to get an army down there as quick as possible. I don't want to lose this war. If we lose, it's just money. Gain 10 decadence. And that's one of our invasions. We wasted 1,000 piety on it. Alright, we have to go now. It's at 6. Maybe with good commanders, especially like mountain commanders, we can defend. Because I'm pretty sure he's coming into hills. Let's go to Kabul. It's the mountains. Put some good commanders in charge. And at least adequate commanders. And, well, actually, could this army be bigger? This is the Tahirid Sultanate. Could be 11. So we'll wait off a little bit longer. And maybe we can actually raise a large enough force just to go fight that army out directly. Or we wait for this army to arrive, and then we raise them together. That might work. Okay, I'm going to take a break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.